Hello, I am Abby. I'm TopKnot Stitcher. Thank you for being here and joining me on Flosstube. It's so exciting to see you. We're back in Birdie's room because this is where the good lighting is, and I have a nice tidy scene behind me, which the rest of my house right now is a little crazy because the TopKnot Stitcher shop is taking over my life, and I love it, but I'm in need of some storage space. This is a sneak preview. I have so much to share with you today. I have some stitching progress. I haven't done a ton of stitching this month, more on that. I have a Stitcher's Paradise haul. Oh my goodness, I went to Las Vegas. I ended up somehow getting to do Vegas with Ryan of Wild Violet Cross Stitch and McKenna, and let me tell you, they know how to do Vegas. They do it well. But we went to Stitcher's Paradise. We did not have enough time there. It was amazing. I have some other haul from like Stash and Load. I have a couple exciting things to share, like Birdie started cross stitching. What? I mean, she learned as a kid. I retaught her a few years ago. She made some Christmas presents for people, and then she asked to take it up again, and so I let her raid my stash and kind of just re-showed her how to get going, and then she was off and racing. And then I have some really exciting new exclusives for the TopKnot Stitcher shop and some other updates. So let's start there because I'm super, super, super excited about these, and I hope that you will be too. I have been hoarding a few copies of each of these until I was able to make this video so that they wouldn't, because I ended up posting them last week because I was too excited to wait. So I will add them back to inventory when this goes up. So there'll be a few available. But I have a super, super, super exciting new partnership with a really lovely, talented Russian designer, not Owl Forest. That's McKenna. And oh my goodness, like she's got the hookup. Go check out her shop, 1884 Stitchery. Go watch her most recent video where she talks about some of the new Owl Forest stuff that's going to be happening. And anyway, this is a newer, younger, less known Russian designer. She is on Etsy and you can purchase through her as well. But I contacted her and I was like, hey, let's talk US distribution. And she is Factura Designs or Factura Stitch. That is her little logo. Look how cute. So cute. Look at this Christmas botanicals. Can you even? It's stunning. There is a picture on the listing that is even better than this because it's the actual stitching. But like, there's close-ups on the back. Look how pretty. It has 12 different Christmassy plants like mistletoe, juniper, poinsettia, snowberry, hawthorn, ivy, holly, bayberry, Christmas rose, pine, and bittersweet. And it is just absolutely gorgeous and I love it so much. So basically I stumbled across this pattern and I was like, oh, I must. And then I noticed she has a lot of other really cool designs, and these are available through her Etsy for PDF download. And I contacted her about printing, and you can also order them through her shop for printing. She has some really cool scissor fobs and other little stitchy goodies, so go check her out. She's the best. But if you are in the US and you would like a printed version, I'm your girl. So I'll show you. Right now I have 5 designs. She has a couple others that we don't have printed up yet, but they will be in the works. And all of these, like I said, are available through her shop as PDF. So please go, if you prefer download, go support her because she's fantastic. If you prefer printed, I got you covered. So Christmas poinsettias. This one's a pretty big design. It's 223 by 186, but it's got a lot of empty space, so could just whip that right up, right? And they are all charted in DMC too, which is super helpful. So there's that one. I'll save this other one for the end. This one is a reproduction sampler, American Sampler 1820. That's the mock-up photo. It is also just gorgeous. Also DMC. Let me show you. Oh, it doesn't have the other picture in it, but the listing shows the pictures of the original sampler. It's so cool. I love these flowers. I love them so much. So there's that. Jam is here, but he's in the corner causing trouble. This one I'm also super stoked about. A flower blooms more than once. I don't know that I've necessarily stitched the words because I don't always do words. Or even necessarily the whole pattern, but just like this flower, I would stitch that. That would be the cutest little something for someone. And these, ooh, it's just so pretty. So pretty. There are like stitched photos included, but for whatever reason, the cover image is not, but that's okay. It's still pretty. So yes, this is another reproduction sampler. It's based off of a German sampler. This one has information. Oh, maybe it's not printed with it. Ooh, it's a lot of pages. This is another big one. It's 272 by 297. So a little bit more intense, but also DMC and really, really, really pretty. It's based off of a sampler by Meta Munst, 1806. Look at that! Look how pretty that is. Oh my goodness. And like all these greens and stuff are beautiful, but can you imagine if this was done in like dark blues and grays? I don't think I'll stitch this anytime soon, but it's fantastic. Ooh, yes. So there's that. And then this one is my favorite. Well, it's tied for the Christmas botanicals, but this is Song of Roses. Oh, look how gorgeous. Sorry, Jam's moving the camera. Look how beautiful. Again, you could just stitch like one of these things for like a card or a little cute ornament or something. I don't know. It has a little flower charm in the middle, and so you can buy the chart with the charm from me. It's just so beautiful. Song of Roses. Oh, I love it. And she's got some other really cool stuff coming up as well. So check those out if you're interested. This is only 100 by 100. Excuse me. It's 99 by 100. Yes. Love it. Love all of it. Super excited to bring those to you all. Links below. And with that, let's go into, oh no, I do have two other things. So Marina in her shop also had these wonderful scissors, and so I said, please send me everything you have. They're spiders. Oh, look how cute that is. Oh my goodness, can you even? They're a little spooky. They scare me a little bit, but they're really cool. I love how angular that is. They're super, super flat. Like, I mean, they're thin, but they're also flat, which is just cool. I feel like you could have them as, you could use this as a bookmark if you wanted to. I don't know why you would, but you could. They're super sharp, super awesome, super high quality, amazingness. I have a few pairs left that I will be re-releasing into inventory as this video goes up. So get them while you can. It's the perfect season for spiders. And then I also have a new scissor that I loved because it was available in black and it's got like wings, and I thought, oh, that's cool. And then I said, oh, it looks like it's a little bigger than normal. It's huge. So I have these awesome, what I call black swan sewing scissors. And they are intense, but they are so pretty. They're a lot heavier. Like this, compared to this, it goes this way. This weighs nothing, and this weighs like a pound. Not that much, but they're pretty substantial stainless steel scissors. So all that's up in the shop. And with that, we will move on to real life. Not real life. I mean, it is real. You get it. Jam's made an entrance, but I'm gonna leave him alone so he doesn't start biting me, because then he'll want to play. Do you want to see what Birdie's working on? So I was obviously ecstatic that she was interested in stitching again, and I pulled out a few different charts I thought she might like. She is wonderfully supportive of my stitching, and that is fantastic. And she's very good at when I say, oh, look how cute this is, look at this, look at this. So she says, like, that's really nice. But there's very few cross stitch in the world that she would want in her own life or would want to stitch for herself. So one of my new design goals is to stitch something or design something that she would want to stitch. So that's cooking. But it's just hard to nail down her aesthetic. And so I, gave her a few different charts and she was kind of like, no. And then I was like, okay, flip through these magazines, see if you see any little cool ornament-y type things that you might like. And she found this one and I was like, yes, girl, I feel it. It's been on the top of my list, but I have not had the time to deal with it. And I set her up. So I let her pick up a chart. I let her go through my fancy floss because that's how much I love her. She kitted it up herself, picked her colors. This is charted in like 3 different grayish brown colors, and she did a great job converting it. And I know that she can definitely handle stitching on like a 28 count kind of deal, but I didn't have any even weave, and I didn't want to give her 28 count linen when she was just getting, I wanted to make sure she was set up for success and would not be stressed out in any way. So I only had one piece of white Aida, so that's what she's stitching on for now, and then we'll upgrade next time. So and not that there's anything wrong with Aida, I just, because I only had white, I was kind of like, I have all this gorgeous dyed fabric that I'm afraid to let you stitch on because I don't want it to frustrate you, and then I just have white, which is okay because the design is adorable. Look how much she's done already. Now, she was also homesick with a cold this week, so she had some extra time. But look at this cute little cauldron with the little moon. The chart is in here. I'll show you. This is Spells, designed by Maria Warmke of the Stitcherhood. And this is from Just Cross Stitch 2012. Didn't even know I had that one. Interesting. Oh, that's not gonna be what you need. And this is what you need. This is the finish. So you can see it's like cute, but it charted all in grays and whatever is kind of like, meh, that's boring. So she picked out this lovely blue. This is Weeks Chesapeake, I think. And then she's gonna do the moon and the letters in, I have them all. I can just tell you. She's gonna, Weeks Chesapeake. She's gonna do moon and letters in Crescent Colors Green Onion, which is a deceptive name, but it is, I think it'll look real good with that because it's white, but it's not white, as you can see. It will show up nicely, but like fit the aesthetic very, very well. And then some of the border or some of the smoke curls, I'm not sure exactly. I don't know exactly what her plan is, but I think driftwood will be the border or some of the like inside of the smoke. So that's gassed driftwood, which I love. It's like blues and grays. And then her orange color here is Cinnamon Twist by Weeks. I'm just so proud of her. I'm delighted. I can't wait. Later today, we're going to watch a movie and stitch together. And it just, I can't even tell you how warm my heart is already. This needle minder, available from my shop. No, I think it's actually sold out. but maybe we'll be restocked. It's got the moon phases. It seemed appropriate for this piece. That was really fun too, to be like, you know all of my needle minders because you've taken all of the photos, so like take your pick. And she did that. Anyway, I'm super proud of her. Super, super, super proud. And she has a whole stack of other charts that she's interested in stitching. So I will continue to let her raid my stash, but I also, she offered to chip in for what she's using. So she'll be shopping from my stash, which I'm all about. So that's super exciting. Let me tell you what I've been working on, and then I'll show you my Stitcher's Paradise haul, and then I'll show you my other haul. Let me also tell you, coming up in just a couple weeks, I'm going to the Primitive Hair Halloween retreat at Sassy Jack's in Asheville, North Carolina, and I'm so excited. I'm going to be meeting my evil twin there. I've met her before, but we're both going to meet there. You know, you get it. Ryan, Wild Violet, evil twin. It's going to be fantastic. I can't wait to stitch with her and with other cool people. I don't really know who else is going. I haven't had time to like find out or pay attention, so I know Ryan's going. That's good enough for me. If you're going, let me know. And I'm so excited to meet people. I think it's like 30 some stitchers. It's full, sorry. But Isabel of the Primitive Hair is doing a couple of these at different shops. I'm not sure of the details, but you can, oh, I got lint all over me. You can find out if you are so inclined. But I haven't decided yet if I'm going to do the smalls exchange, because it needs to be Halloween-ish, and it needs to be like an item, like a useful item, not just like a pillow or a frame. It's supposed to be like something that a stitcher could use. So that's paralyzing me a bit. I do have an idea, but we'll see if it comes true. Anyway, I'm super excited about that. I'm dressing up as a witch one night. I mean, everybody is. It's gonna be spooky and fun, and I'm stoked, and I'm really excited to go to Sassy Jack's, and I need to stop buying things on Stash and Load so I have money to spend on new things. But let me show you what I've been stitching on so far. A lot of this is designed by my wonderful twin, my wonderful evil twin, excuse me. Ryan Wild Violet, I will link her Gumroad link below, where you can find all of her amazing designs. Highly recommend. She's just, I can't even. I don't know if I really put in all that much since I last showed you this, but this is Salem Witch House, and there's a lot more house to come, like a lot more. And I'm stitching this one on a solo die from Silk Weaver. I think it's a 40 count. I think I'm stitching it 1/2 on a 40 count. I'm not sure. I'm stitching it in not the called for, but the same color scheme. And I've got all my favorite Witchy Moony needle minders helping me out. So I'm pretty sure since we last talked, I stitched like 2 rows of this. And we'll get back to it. I feel like this might be my, well, maybe not be my travel project, because it is dark and that is a little harder to see. But yeah, I've got my light in here, so it should be fine. We'll see. I really love it, and I feel like I'm not going to want to stitch on any of my like fall Halloween themed things once we get fully into like Christmas season, which for us is usually before Thanksgiving, and I'm fine with that. So I don't know how that's going to go. I'm curious to see, but I'm super excited. I have not done a lot of stitching because tracking things for magical stitches or enchanted stitching is just, it's like the thing that would absolutely drive me insane right now. My mental load is too full elsewhere. And so I'm kind of stepping back from that for right now. I hope to get back to it because I've stitched so much this year and have gotten so much enjoyment. I love checking things off. I love completing all the homework and all the extra credit. Ooh, it makes me so happy, but it's just too much. And so I'm kind of ignoring it all, which I have noticed makes it harder for me to pick up stitching when I only have a little bit of time. Like I get into this mindset of like, I only have like 20 minutes, so I'm just going to play on my phone instead. And then I'm like, oh, that really would be lovely. So I've been slowly getting back into it a little bit more. I have also been stitching on a model stitch that I can't show you. So that took up a significant portion of my stitching time recently. And then I am currently stitching a like kind of second iteration of that model as well. So that should be done probably this weekend, and then I'll move on to just stitching what I want when I want. I also have been stitching something that I think I showed you, maybe I didn't, I forget. I'm so good at this. So professional. I've been working on this for my friend's wedding for a little while. She asked me to do it a few months ago, and I was like, oh yeah, no big deal. And then I didn't really work on it. This is a custom design that I will be releasing in my shop, and I'm going to show you what I have so far because I have to finish it within, ideally, by the end of today, which is, you will see, is not realistic. Because I could give it to her I'll see her tomorrow. Her wedding is a week from today, so I need to hustle. Yeah, I really need to hustle, but it can be done really simply. It can be done a little bit more elaborately. I'll show you what I mean. This is what I have so far. Best day ever. This is inspired by Tangled. That is the color scheme of her wedding, which is basically just purple and gold. I'll show you my threads. Crinkle, crinkle. This is the color palette. Look how gorgeous that is. So this is a Silks for You purple that we used for our lovely Emblem of Friendship project, and I have so much left still because we shared a hank of silk amongst 10 people, which sounds like that would be like just barely enough. No. I have purple silk for days. And then I was searching online. I was buying floss online for this because I didn't have the ability to go to a store. This is her color palette. I didn't have the ability to go to a store, and so I just was ordering online, which meant I was ordering kind of blindly. So I have a lot of colors that are purples that I won't necessarily use. And then I have the yellows I feel like I will be able to use because I don't really have a lot of those in my stash at the moment. So that'll be helpful. Anyway, I kind of bought random things, including when I ordered a grab bag from Color and Cotton, and then I also ordered a selection of colors that these turned out to be perfect. So I have Wisteria as the medium purple, Opal as the light purple, and then Egg Yolk as the light yellow. And then I went to Needle in a Haystack, my LNS, with Delicious Jen in September. I had these, I think, last time I filmed, so I hope I didn't already share the story. But she was helping me find the right dark golden yellow color, and we like went through all of the cottons, and there was nothing that was good enough. And then we went through all the silks, and I slowly ruled them all out. And then we went back to this one, which was one of the cottons that we had kind of been like, meh. Do you see that it is labeled cucumber? This is not cucumber. So obviously this was miscarded. We figured out so this is 7077 is cucumber, and there's like 7017 or 7107 or something like that is sunflower, which is the actual color. But it was a very funny excursion. And then I'm using Weeks dried sage for some greenery, and I might change that out. I'm not sure because I'm still designing it. Nothing like a deadline. So oops. Jen gave me this little Slytherin needle minder. That's upside down. There you go. Oh, so cute. My fellow snakes. Anyway, so this is the text. The text is done. It will have a floral wreath element with some cool flowers that are sunflowery and or tangledy. I'm super excited about it. I'm super proud of it. I am excited to release it. I don't know if she wants to put their date and names on there or not. I need to check with her. But this is going to be on the table with their guest book, which is actually a puzzle because they like to puzzle together. It's so cute. So I'm super stoked. I'm going to finish it in, I have this vintage hoop that is felt lined, but it's like really not good for sewing and it's kind of large. And so I'm hoping to do a hoop finish like that. And so I need to make sure that my flowers can fit in there, which they can, but see, so I can't really do that much stitching. I think I'll have like one big flower and then some wreathy things and such. So wish me luck, because I need to do that, and I've been a little bit paralyzed with how to do it. But I've got all the flowers designed. I've got several different flowers designed. I just need to compile it in a way that I like. So, and I might change it as I stitch it. I probably will change it as I stitch it. Anyway, that is mostly what I've been doing. And then yesterday I was like, you know what? I really need something that I don't have to think about, but I want to be stitching while I drink my coffee right now. And I looked through the basket that I had next to me with just a small selection of whips, and I found this perfect one, but like, duh, of course I should stitch on this right now. And it's almost done, and I'm super excited. And I wonder if I could turn this into my smalls exchange somehow. But this is Bat Moon by Stone Street Stitchworks. It's so cute. I just have a little bit of yellow to fill in. And so I had stitched a lot of it already, and I went ahead and outlined the yellow, and I had already stitched all of the black and all of the orange. And then I just have to fill in the yellow. And so it's been really good for what I have used it for. So I need to be a little more strategic about this kind of project for times like that, where I really don't want to have to think, but sometimes I have to think too much to figure out like, what can I stitch on right now? Or I have like the perfect mindless project, but it's on black fabric or something that I like don't want to touch right now. So we're getting smarter about this a little bit. So that's almost done, and I'm stoked. And I think I've done a little bit more stitching on Maleficent, All the Powers of Hell, since we last chatted as well. I don't actually remember, but I think I've done a little bit. Look at her! So this is also Wild Violet. When I was in, one reason I haven't worked on her as much is because I don't have, there's going to be green flames, green magic flames, and it says All the Powers of Hell because Maleficent. And I didn't have the color DMC that was called for, which felt really silly because this chart involves 2 colors and I didn't have one of them. I also almost couldn't find an E310, so I almost didn't have 2 of them. But I was going to just pick it up eventually, or pick it up next time I was even at the LNS. I don't like to buy DMC at LNSs because it's expensive, but I also want to support them, so I do support them sometimes by buying DMC. Anyway, we were at Stitcher's Paradise, and I was conveniently there with Ryan, the designer of this beautiful project, and so I didn't have to bother looking it up on my phone. I just asked her, what color DMC do I need for the green? And she said 907, and I was like, cool. I think we'll find out if it's 907. And then I realized that color, green, is an étoile color, and I have not stitched yet with DMC étoile, where it's a little sparkly shiny, but how perfect to do it with this. And then I was bummed that I didn't get black étoile as well way long ago when I started this project, but that's okay. So I'm super excited to add, oh, look how good that is. Jen, Delicious Threads, Jen dyed this fabric for me because she is a peach. She dyed it for herself and then she offered to send me a piece. Well, that's upside down. I just love it so much. Jen also gave me this cool needle minder. She's gonna have the coolest stuff coming to her Facebook group soon. So if you are not in the Delicious Threads Facebook group, please go join. She's got some really, really cool stuff coming. Lizzo and Disney Villain crossover. This one you can get from my shop. I have several other Maleficent designs as well because I can't resist her. I just can't. So, all the powers of hell. I will link the pattern below. Oh my goodness, I even have a printed copy with the colors. Because I'm old school, I like to print out my PDFs. Oh, look how cool. It's gonna be so good. Can't wait to stitch on it more. That one might be a better travel project because it's a brighter purple. We'll see. And then plans, along with stitching all of those things, I have, I'm planning to start the Song of Roses chart. And then I also really would like to also start the Christmas Botanicals chart. I'm starting to think about what I'm going to take with me when I go on my Thanksgiving retreat. I'm doing a silent retreat at a monastery. So I want something that's really reflective and calming and ideally somewhat simple of a design, somewhat meditative of a design, like a mandala or something. We'll see. But I also really, really, really would like to start, because it's little and I could do it pretty quick, one of the things that Mitchie and I kitted up together at StitchCon. The first being this awesome little bumble bouquet. It's so cute. And it's obviously some of my favorite colors because there's black and gray in there. And then we got this gorgeous silk and we're using tiger, is that tiger? Yeah, tiger's eye. I love it. It's really little, so I could do it real quick. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. But I want to start this. And then we also kitted up La-Di-Da, Zippity-Doo-Dah. No, we stitched Zippity-Doo-Dah last year. We kitted up La-Di-Da, it's right here, Polly Wolly Doodle. So I could also start that soon. And it's not too big. This is my Diana bag. Makes me so happy. Diana, it is Kismet. You can get her bags through Emily Eclectic Possessions group, I believe. I don't know if she has any right now, but she's fantastic. Okay, that's all that we're stitching. Those are our plans. I'm super excited about it. I'm trying to like focus myself somewhat, but I also should just finish all these little projects before I start more things. But I won't. I'll just stitch whatever. Okay, Stitcher's Paradise. Let's talk about it. I got to go to Vegas. It was my first time in Vegas. It was really fun. We did some shopping. We did a little slot machining. McKenna says I need a pamphlet and I have a problem. I disagree. I was not like super successful with slots. I mean, it was super entertaining. And so like, I'm happy to spend a little money to be entertained for the entire evening. And not walk away with extra money. But I did have a really successful time at the airport because there was I wasn't planning to play slots anymore, but there was a Jurassic Park slot machine and it was amazing. And when you got things, the dinosaurs would like go roar, and it was so fun. And I did walk away from that one $50 extra, $47, but that was cool. Anyway, went to Vegas. Had a lovely spa day, had a lovely pool day, had a lovely stitchy store day. So we went to Stitcher's Paradise. Cassie met us there. We could have spent so much more time in that shop. we only had like 2 hours, I think, until they closed, which was poor planning on our part. But we went to Swarovski beforehand, so like that was also super worth it and wonderful. So it all evened out. I cannot wait to show you. Cannot wait. So there's a whole room of charts, just like boxes and boxes and boxes of charts, and they're like stacked 2 deep, and there's just charts for days. So we were just flying through those, pulling things for each other. McKenna would be like, look at this, look at this. And so I had quite a little collection, and then I pared it down. And then there's a fabric room. And I didn't have anything specific that I was looking for, so I just was going through bins of like the smaller cuts, or like I really love 22 count. They didn't have any good 22 count. But I just kind of rifled, and then I found a couple of really great things, but I didn't go in with an aggressive plan for that. But I'll show you what I did find. Okay, first off, and this might be the next thing that Birdie stitches, because I was thinking of her when I got it. I did not know she was going to start stitching. But this is by Tiny Modernist. It's Blackbird Singing, and it's so cute, and it has a moon, and I love it. I love it so much. So I got that. I also got myself a primitive hair chart, because I have a couple of her Christmas designs, but I realized like I didn't have anything ghosty, and it's Halloween and I'm going to her retreat, and so I wanted to fix that. And I saw this, which I'd never even seen before. So this is Ghostly Forest. Look at those cool ghosty trees. Look at this little ghost in the corner. And the little door says, do not enter. So I love it, because like the door on there looks like Nightmare Before Christmas. And there's little bunnies. And there's little, are those candles? It looks like there's a couple candles by this gravestone. I don't know. I just think it's super cool. And maybe I'll start it this month. Maybe I won't. I've also been on a huge Barbara Anna kick for the last like 8 months. I just love her little designs. And so I got the Witches in. And look at this little witch snoozing away, and the cat's there, and I love it. I love it. So I stitched Witch House, and I just pulled random colors and just like stitched it for fun. I mean, all stitching is for fun. And I might do that with this one too, and just like mix up the colors and see what happens. But I love it. And then that was, we found a basket of Prairie Schooler kits. Prairie Schooler Santas kitted up. And there were some really cool ones, but I really loved this one with the moon. This is the Dear Santa 2006. And like, I love those deer. I love everything about it. I'm not huge on the Prairie Schooler Santas, but like this one spoke to me. And it came with the linen and the called for threads, which was awesome. And it was like a good deal. There were some other really cool kitted up things that were expensive, but this was $26 for the chart, the fabric, and then what looks like 6 colors of classic colorworks. That's pretty good. Or crescent colors, whatever it is. I'll take it. And it's super cute and amazing. So got that. And then I went into the I went into the fabric room and was just kind of rifling around, as I said. And then this thing I got is 29 count, which just made me interested, because what is 29 count? That's not a thing. But it can be a thing, and it's just this cool brown. Tiny bit of splotchies. This is 29 count miscellaneous. It's called Walnut, but I don't know if that... I don't know what it's from. But I love it. I don't know what I'm going to stitch on it yet. Doesn't matter. And then I picked this up, and I just like really, really, really enjoyed it. It's this fantastic orange. It's also an unknown color. It's 40 count, and I super love it. And then it's a pretty big, this is like 13 by 14. Oh, I was right. So I bought it without a clear intention, but I did have a thought. I was like, oh, we walked past that Cats on Parade chart. I have that. And because I pointed it out for something. But I might do that. And then I could get black étoile this time. Right? And I want to make a drum. Well, I want someone else to make it for me, but I'll stitch it. So I think I might do that. We'll see. I haven't even checked. I'm sure this is big enough because this design. Yeah, 10 inches on 30 count. It would be 10 inches long. So it will definitely fit on this. I don't know much. I don't know how to make it into a drum, but I'm gonna try. And that's it. That's my haul. Plus that étoile green. So it was a super successful trip. It was really good. We didn't have more time because it would have been really hard to not spend a lot more money. And I stayed within my budget and I walked away very happy and very excited to stitch all the things. And I just want to stitch more and more and more. I'm trying to carve out and protect more of my weekend time for just stitching and without trying to fit in a whole bunch of, there's so many things I want to do with my business. And I love it, and I have a full-time job, and I want to still enjoy my hobby. So I'm trying to outsource what I can to Birdie for her assistance, and then also just like pace myself. And it's a super busy season at work, so I don't need to be like the busiest TopKnot season as well. It's hard. And with that, I do a lot of internet browsing. So let me show you some other things. If you don't want to see haul, then this is not the section for you and you can peace out, Cub Scout. But if you do love seeing awesome charts and things, which don't we all, please stick around because I'm stoked to show you. There's also a chance that I showed a few of these things last time because I have a drawer of next video, but other drawers have been getting kind of full, so I've also just thrown in, like, I need to put this away, but I just throw it in this one. I got this one Stash and Load. I don't know what I'm going to stitch on it, but I found some 22 count, which I'm loving. It's green. What do I do with that? Oh, I could do a Christmas something. That could be fun. But I just love 22 count. I love this big splotch. That makes me happy. And then there's another piece. It's a little bit darker. Well, it looks actually like it's the same color, but in real life it's a tiny bit darker, but it also has such good splotches. So I need to figure out what I'm going to put on there, but I love stitching on 22 count. If you have not tried it, please try it. And the challenging thing is that it isn't super available everywhere. And it's harder to find in really cool hand dyeds, but oh, it's so soft. I just love it. So I'm just buying it when I find it, basically, and I'll find something to do with it. And then this is also 22, but it's just a little scrap of brown. So don't know what I'm going to put on that, but I'm excited. I also came home and I had a package from Tricia 3 Owl Threads, and I was like, did I order anything yet? I know that I have like exclaimed over a few things, but I was like, I didn't think I had actually ordered, and I definitely haven't paid for anything, so I was confused. And I got a sneaky little gift from Mrs. Wenzel, Rhymes with Pencil, the cross-stitch counselor, Stitch and Be Well. I don't know what all of her, she has a lot of names and they're all fantastic and she's fantastic. And she sent me this new blue flower chart. Do you love it? Because I love it. I did comment on Tricia's Facebook group. She posted this and I was like, hello, please just automatically bill me and ship to me anything with a moon, especially if it's this gorgeous. If you've not seen this yet, it's called Night Walk Down, and it says, Night Walk Down the Sky with the Moon in Her Hand. And it's just, I want to start it right now. I need to see if I have any good fabric for it. Anyway, I commented how much I loved it and said, please order more and I need one. And then it showed up in the mail to me from Rachel, which was just so sweet and so sneaky. I love it. Because then she didn't, I mean, I think she has my address. But then, like, I had no idea this was coming, and then it appeared, and I just, thank you so much. And, like, let's all do more of that kind of stuff in the world. I want to start doing more of that. Sneaky, and I love it. So I want to kit that up immediately. I don't remember if I showed this to you all last time. Did I? I don't know. I'm really sorry if I bore you by just showing you things you've already seen. Like this, I feel like I already showed you this. I got Barbara Anna Autumn Keeper on Stash and Load. Look how cute she is. And then this one I ordered a while ago and it was back ordered. It also might have been here in my last video when I showed it to you, but it's Witchy Harvest by Barbara Anna. This is a new one. And I mean, anything with a moon I want. But what I really love is this little detail. This little gradient border. Whew! I dig it. That I've shown, I know. This one, I don't know if maybe I have. Got myself a fatback cat, because that's what my cat looks like. He's asleep. I'm going to go get him before we sign off. I've shown all of that. I've shown all of that. I don't think I've shown this. No, I haven't. So this chart, this Gingerbread Tree etui, I got on the freebie table at StitchCon or New Jersey. I don't remember, but it's super cool. You make it into a little gingerbread house and then you put stuff inside of it and it's really cool. And you can even stick it in your Christmas tree as a decoration, because why wouldn't you? I love it. I super love it. And I am excited to challenge myself by like assembling that kind of thing myself. I don't know. But I went to Needle in a Haystack to get the called for fabric, which is Gingerbread by Picture This Plus. And I think this was created for this. That's what the shop owner led me to believe. I don't know if that's true. I don't know if I misheard. But it's gorgeous and I'm so excited. So I also want to start this soon. Sensing a theme. I mean, it's the eternal problem, but like I want to start all of the things and I want to stitch on all of the things and I don't really want to destash. I try to go through and like take out stuff that, never mind, I don't really care that much about it, but the list of things I want to stitch is still so long. So long. But it's a great problem to have. So I'm not mad about it. I think I've shared this too. Is this fun? Yeah, I think I've shared all of that. This is what I was looking for. Thanks for hanging with me. Now I can relabel this whole drawer, put away. This I also got on Stash and Loading. Look at the little witch with their little pumpkin and the little owl. Oh my goodness, so cute. This is Brenda Gervais Spirits and Spells, and I love it. And it's little. I could stitch that so fast. And then this one I found online, and it's not my style, but it also was like, I need that to be in my life because it has a fat cat. So this is Fright Night. Yeah, definitely need that. That's a bat button over the moon. If you're wondering, I would not place it right there because it looks like that's not a moon anymore. And I would obviously make this cat orange. And I would obviously give her a top knot instead of her scraggly braids. She would look really great with a top knot with those braids up. Just saying. I love her. But I also don't know if I'll stitch her but I needed her. So here she is. And then finally, I did a little shopping on Bendy stitching Michelle's D-stash. Oh, that's the other exciting thing. I didn't share this in my shop updates, but I carry Michelle's charts in my shop, and she has 2 new releases coming on Tuesday, I think, is when they go out or go up or whatever. I don't know. They're on their way to me. I've got the postings ready to post. I'm so excited. They're unbelievable. She's got the cutest, loveliest little reproduction sampler. I totally love it. I also, what's the other new one? I'm blanking on it right now, but by this time you've probably seen her release, her announcement for it. My brain can't get there. And then I also will be restocking Mad Plant because I've been out of that one for a while, but otherwise I have all of her other designs in stock right now, and they are just fantastic. They're so good. So good. I just can't. She's just busting out all the great things. But she did a big D-stash, and I happened to be on open Instagram when she was in the midst of posting a lot of stuff, and so I was like, okay, let me just stick around for a minute and see what I can claim. And I got this super cute little project bag, which seemed perfect for the season. And then I got some threads, and this was a bargain. And so I got a little set of Threadworks stuff. Don't know what I'm going to do with it. Don't care. Super love it. And then also, I haven't even opened this one. These are by Otterly and X Stitches, which I've only heard about through Michelle. So I don't remember. I think there's an Etsy shop or something. But these are all super variegated and awesome. Look at that. Can you even? Are those two the same? Let's look. Hidden. Yes. Okay. It's this super cool dark blue, black, purple. It's like Black Crow but purpley. Honeycomb, obviously. Calm Waters, beautiful. Best Coast. That's my coast. West Coast, best coast. That's cool. And some beautiful greens. So I'm excited to put these to use somewhere. And also I love that they're connected with a little safety pin. That's really cute. So I was super delighted to support her de-stashing and enhance my own thread collection because I love having a drawer full of threads. Especially if I got this one mooching off me now. Okay, do you want to see Jam? Let me grab him. Hold on, let me put some stuff back where it's supposed to be. Okay, let's go get him. I'm gonna leave you here. I hope that the phone doesn't get knocked over from the tripod when I get him off the bed. Come here. Come say hi. Come say hi to your fans. Here's Jam. Say hi, Erwin. Don't bite. Don't bite. So this is Jam. He's been having a really nice snooze. I'm really proud of him for staying quiet. He's really big and chunky and cute. He loves fall. We had a little falling out because I went away and he was mad. And then when I came back, I put flea medicine on him. And he did not like that. And then I put I gave him a flea bath, essentially. He did not enjoy it. And then I put his flea treatment right here. But a little bit of it dripped over, and so he licked it, and he gagged on it and ran away because it's made to taste terrible, so they don't do that. But then he was livid. He would not even come into my room even if I was bribing him with treats. Your little baby. No, don't bite. Just can't hold you there anymore. We took a nap already today. I got up at 6 a.m., which I almost always do every day because I can't sleep in. But on weekends, it's the best because then I can go back to bed. So I'll get up and have coffee. Today I FaceTimed with my sister for 2.5 hours. And then I was like, oh, I'm ready for my morning nap. And so from 8:45 to 9:30 this morning, we both just napped. And it was so lovely. He was so snoozy, so calm. He loves getting belly rubs when he's super snoozy. Not the rest of the time. Just snoozy times. Right, baby? He's purring, but it's false. He's not happy. Hey. I just want the people to be able to see you. They love you. He's so cute. Thank you. Okay. So say bye, Jam. No, say bye to them, not me. Isn't he the best? Jam fan. He's so mad. Okay, so we're gonna go clean up the house and maybe take another nap. Love you all. Thank you for your lovely support of my shop. You can use code Flosstube for 10% off everything that's not already on sale. Currently, you can find all Halloween and also Harry Potter, because 'tis the season. All Halloween and Harry Potter items, or at least needle minders, are 20% off this weekend. So go get your needle minders on and keep an eye out. Like, please go follow my Etsy shop. I think up like random, like, ooh, I want to put this on sale. And I'll just do like these random pop-up flash sales of little things. And if you follow the shop, you'll get notifications. If you've favorited stuff and follow shops, you'll get notified if there are things happening. So come check me out, please. And yeah, thank you. And have a great weekend and a great October. And I'll see you all soon. Oh, one more thing. I was supposed to draw a winner for my Pass the Stash. Now he's biting me. My Pass the Stash drawing for iced tea, and I totally forgot. And also, I can't find the chart. I only found the cover page in my working copy, so I'm gonna work on that. Okay, I get it. But I'm gonna go back through comments, and then I will pick a winner and I'll comment to you. But I totally did not prepare enough for this video to do that right now. Now I'm gonna go. Love you. Goodbye. Have a good October. See ya.